And we should be live. Let me just go ahead and double check a few things. We look to be good. How's it going, everyone? Famine 50, no, different channel. Famine plays Pocket Monsters back again, and today we should be finishing our living oak of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. All that we have left to do is a few hunts here in the Cerulean Cave. So let's go ahead and hop on in. Oh god. So the hardest thing to get in here, just based off of time sync, is probably going to be the fossils. We need to get 3 fossils. We need 1 dome fossil and 2 helix fossils. And I'm pretty sure that in a normal play, hold on, my camera looks to have moved, so I'm trying to get it corrected. Oh yeah, sure, that looks fine. I have no idea. Oh, Golduck. Hi, Golduck. In a normal play, the fossils, I believe, you can only get 1 a day, maybe 2. But because, A, I don't care about locking out of time-based events at this point, and B, I have access to the interwebs, the fossils should actually be gotten relatively quickly, if I could just remember where they are. It has been years since I've been in this form of this cave. I think there's actually one right here. Okay, so there's the helix fossil. I think technically there should be other things that we can grab down here too. I think theoretically we should also be able to grab, if we're lucky, if we are very lucky, I believe we can also grab a Master Ball and a few other fun gaming things. So Eevee's tail isn't shaking, but I'm still grabbing stuff in the light. So I think that technically speaking, there is an item in every patch of light. Rhyhorn or Rhydon, I don't need you. Hey, found an Ultra Ball. Alright, so did I already grab the thing in here, or in this one? No. What? Alright, so now, if we go ahead and do the communication thing, and then time skip our way into whatever the next day technically is. I don't think it's actually tomorrow. I think that we are few days ahead of time. Oh no, we are synchroed. So let's go ahead and switch this to tomorrow. Head back out. Maybe I need to leave, come back up. I'm going to go ahead and get off of Persian just because I think this is a female Persian. Yeah, though she is grand and the like, running around on her is a little difficult. Hey, we got a pearl. Oh, are these like technically like things? I don't know. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. Oh, how long was that here? It just disappeared. I've just failed a shiny. No. Okay, well, I do need Lickitung. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. I am honestly less devastated than I would have expected to be because this is not my shiny file. So I'm not really caring about grabbing shinies. And I know that I'm going to be getting a shiny Lickitung at some point. But that was a full odds, unhunted, shiny Lickitung. That would have been so cool to get. But anyway, there is our Lickitung. So let's go ahead and bump this up. And if I can use the right thing. Its tongue spans almost 7 feet and moves more freely than its forelegs. It licks can cause paralysis. Oh, that is devastating. Anyway, now let's go ahead and try the communication down here. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Was it on screen and I just didn't notice it? Is that something that happened? Ooh, I am not getting any more fossils. So maybe that one was a one-time fossil. I know that there is somewhere that is what's it called? That there are respawnable fossils. let's go ahead and pop a super repel. And you know what? I am not enjoying the fact that I'm not getting anything from these bits of light. So I know that I got rid of Persian because she is a bit difficult to move on, but I feel like I am missing. Okay, no. Okay, I'm not going to worry about those. I say as I do it again. Excuse me. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, do I need to go down this ladder on the far side over here? Ness feels the tension in the air. I wonder what could be down here. Full restore. Can't believe I failed. A shiny Lickitung. Okay, is this where? Okay, so I have one Helix and one Dome now, right? Yes. Now, this might be the one that is respawnable. Let's go ahead and double check. Excuse me. It is. All right. I have two Dome and one Helix when I need to do it the other way around, right? Yes, I do. I went to the wrong area. Another dome. By the way, it is worth noting that it would be so much easier to do all of this on a Joy-Con. But because a little side quote-unquote challenge that I have for this is to play the entire game on the Pokeball Plus, that is making things a bit more difficult. Okay. I swear, if I get a shiny out of all of the dome fossils I'm about to get, which is statistically not going to happen, but I also statistically should not have gotten that, whatchamacallit. So if I get a shiny out of it, I'm going to lose my lunch. I need a dome fossil. Give me a dome. Not a dome. I need a helix. Stop giving me dome. Although I will say I am getting better at doing this part. How many helix fossil, or how many dome fossils do you think we're going to get before we get the next helix fossil? I hope we get the helix on the next one, but I am not expecting that we will. Hey! Haha! All we had to do was ask.
Time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually from a non-linear...
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, and we are back. Let me go ahead and get these back on. And y'all can hear the game, right? Yeah, you should be able to. Sorry about that. I recently had a little bit of financial issues. So I needed to pull out some crypto that my stepdad and I share. So he wanted to make sure that his shares were still in good working order. So I had to assure him that they were. But let's go ahead and escape rope on up out of here. Because I'm sorry, Mewtwo is not going to be, or not Mewtwo, Kabuto is not going to be the last Pokemon that we get for this challenge. He's just not going to. So let's go ahead and Skydash our way to Cinnabar. And if we make our way down here to the final lab, yeah, let's go ahead and give him the Helix. And you know what? I'm going to give him all of the Dome Fossils as well. Just because it is a next to zero chance that we get a shiny Kabuto, but it's not a 0% chance that we get a Kabuto. So let's go ahead and give him all of these. He's doing this, I will go ahead and update the number, as we do have 2 more with the Kabuto and the Ammonite that we just got. I was looking at my stream view trying to figure out why it looked weird, and it looked weird because I forgot to change back over to my preview, and I was still in OBS. By the way, there is a theory, can't remember if we went over this earlier in the game or not, that in the beginning of the game, the reason why Giovanni is not at his gym is because he is instructing Team Rocket to try to dig up rare fossils in Cerulean Cave and try to find more and more rare fossils, and that is where they find the remnants of Mew that they clone and make into Mewtwo. And also why there is a Helix and a Dome Fossil in Mount Moon, because on the map, like, even though we access the points in 2 very different locations, on the map they are the same cave system. But that is why we're able to pick between one of the 2 fossils while we're there, and why Team Rocket is all around Mount Moon. And I wasn't really paying attention. None of those were shiny, right? Check summary. Yeah, none of them were shiny. Alright, so let's go ahead and take one of these Ammonite and add it to our party. Or you can go ahead and add it instead of Blastoise. And if we go to our candy jar, and I believe one rare candy, should be enough to get us evolved. And there we have Omastar. Omastar? Omastar. Let's go ahead and get rid of Spike Can, or get rid of Protect, why not? I mean, we're never going to use this thing. Right, now, we only have one more Pokemon for us to grab here this evening. So, short stream. I will probably go live on the main channel with some more Metaphor Fantasio. But let's go ahead and buy. Probably don't need that many, but let's go ahead and buy a bunch of Max Repels. And then on top of that, I want as many Premier Balls as I could possibly get right now. So there's 27. There's 34. There's 14 more. Although I can sell these. I think the heart scales are actually used for something. So let's go ahead and sell the nugget. Let's go ahead and sell the star piece. Let's go ahead and sell the pearl. We'll go ahead and sell the tropical shell. Yeah. Let's go ahead and buy a few more Ultra Balls. Beautiful, and that is going to put us at how many Premier Balls? 251. That should be more than enough. So now let's go ahead and head back on up to Cerulean. And you know what? I'm pretty sure this is the first time we are entering this whatchamacallit? Water, electric, fairy, grass, ice. No, we're good. Oh, and Omastar, you are not. You are not staying in my party. Let's go ahead and get the king back in. No. No. Let's go ahead and give Venusaur a little bit of love. And we can go ahead and boost him up to level 80. And now, if I could press the right buttons, let's go ahead and hop back onto Dragonite, so that we can dash on over here. Wrong button. And let's go ahead and pop a Max Repel. Let's go ahead and pop a Max Repel. Now let's go ahead and take on Mewtwo. Not what I meant to do. Just out of curiosity, have you returned? No. Okay. Maybe that one really is just a one-time spawn. I could have sworn that there were a bunch of respawnable treasures in here. Did that get, like, patched out? Nope. Never mind. Found a golden ras. And a golden banana. Yeah, so it looks like it might be a little hit or miss. But like we can get like gold bottle caps and the like for like looking through these different areas. And I am like 99% sure that we can get another Master Ball. I don't care enough to actually double check all of that right now. Because I want to go get our second of Mews. And because Mew itself requires you to get one of these things, and that, to my knowledge, is not going to be possible in the year 2026, and feasibly expected to still have the Mew inside of it. I'm not going to include that in our Living Oak. But look what we have here. Now, much like we did for Moltres, let's go ahead and save our progress. Because I want to show Mewtwo's little thing. Alright, let's go ahead and batty bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and batty bat again. Ooh, you used recover. You know what, let's go ahead and burn the Mewtwo. Okay. Let us ahead and watch the scene. First time I saw it do that, I got so freaked out that I had failed the capture. But that being said, we are of course not catching the legendary inside of the Master Ball. We are instead going to Premier Ball it up. That is why we got so many Premier Balls. I know that I said on screen that I was saving. I did save, right? Yes, I did. Okay. And you know what? Persian. Where are you? Am I just blind? There it is. We're going to go ahead and remove Persian from our party. Right away, let's go ahead and get that baddie bat up. Let's go ahead and get that burn out. Hey, we landed a crit. Nice. Is this the attack that always crits? No, it's not. Stop recovering. Brought like a parasect or something like that. Zapdos should be fast, right? Probably not faster than this Mewtwo, but... Let's go ahead and do a Thunderbolt. Got the kill. Nice. You know what, not that I think it's going to matter, but let's go ahead and Gold Raz this thing. Oh yeah, that did nothing. Oh, how was that not an excellent throw? It was in the ring. Excellent throw. Come on. That's not the way I told you to throw that. Mewtwo, you can just stay right there. Got him. All right. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however, its size and disposition are vastly different. Yes, it's starting out with the Pokemon you just used and wonder what you just did. Now, the reason why I wanted to do that is because, not do that, but the reason why I wanted to get what's his butt out of our party is now Mewtwo is instantly within our party, and I could have sworn that green appeared right now. Is that not the case? Are there some lore things I need to do in order to get green to appear? Okay. That being said, let's go ahead and escape route on up out of here. Hey, BB! Oh wait, don't tell me. You already caught that super strong Pokemon, didn't you? I knew it. So it's called Mewtwo. Wait, you got to Mewtwo before me and that girl. There it is. Oh, I ran into this gutsy girl who said she was looking for a powerful Pokemon. I think she meant Mewtwo. Well, I guess that's that. Here, take these. I won't need them now. I just saw that girl come in here too. She must still be looking for Mewtwo. You should go show it to her. Got it. So that's the lore stuff that we needed to do. We needed to get that interaction. So let's go say hello to young Madam Green, shall we? Okay, now Eevee's tail is perking up whenever we cross those, and Mewtwo is also finding stuff. Interesting. This is very unnecessary. Let's just go say hello to Green. Sorry, it's addictive. Anywho. Away we go. And Green is going to be all the way back where Mewtwo originally was. So let's go head there. I love having Mewtwo following me around. And there she is. Whoops, you're not a Pokemon. Sorry, it's so dark in here. I saw you and thought you were some kind of Pokemon. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Green. So, hey, I'm just curious. Are you here because you're also looking for, you know, something special? Right, Mewtwo. Drat, so you knew about it already, huh? What? You already caught it? Hey, no fair. I was planning on catching it first. And this right here is a bit of a hidden battle. Go ahead and defeat Green. Kangaskhan, you say? You know what? Let's go ahead. Pull on Venusaur. Let's go ahead and Mega Razor Leaf. Okay, let's try Petal Dance. Ooh, you sent out Ninetales, eh? Let's go ahead and Petal Dance again. This should kill the Ninetales. Oh, I forgot that we're confused. Let's go ahead and Razor Leaf. Or just die. That's fine. Now I think, honestly, Mewtwo is weak to Gengar. As well as not really having any sort of attacking moves. So let's go ahead and bring out Dragonite. Right, because Psychic is weak to poison, right? Wing attack. With any luck, this Dragonite will break out of its fur. Hey, look at that. Let's go ahead and wing attack. Or just die. Articuno, I haven't used you yet in battle. Let's go ahead and do an Ice Speed. Let's go ahead and do another Ice Beam. Ooh, Thunder Punch. That's fine. Because now, we're going to go ahead and pull out Mewtwo. And I don't really think Kangaskhan is going to be able to do much to us. So let's see if we can get to +6. Which indeed we can. Blastoise. Recover. Or not recover. Psychic. Blastoise down. Oh, you're strong. Well, I guess that's that. Here, you can have these. She gives me Mewtwo Knight X and Y. And she tries to catch us in Pokeballs. Yeah, green's a bit insane. And I think we can actually pick all of these up. Which, not that we need any of these. Alright, and now one more thing before we finish the story, or before we finish the stream and the game. Let us... Let us go ahead and fly to Cinnabar. We're going to go ahead and heal up in here. And now what I'm about to do is not necessary in the slightest, but it's a fun little interaction that I personally am very glad that they added into the game. But if we go to the basement here in the in Cinnabar Mansion, with Mewtwo out, we get a fun little interaction. And let's go. Ooh. I actually completely forgot about this guy. We won't be able to do anything with him. That requires go. But now, if we come in here, or is it this one? Yeah. Mewtwo is staring ahead at the large machine. Mewtwo seems to be pondering things. Mewtwo has lots of energy. Yeah. Yeah, so if you know, you know. This is where Mewtwo was conceived and where it broke out of. I also like the little added detail that the Mew trainer is down here. But yeah, so that is going to be the end of this profile. Let's go ahead and save. And now, as for a little taste and bonus of what we're going to be going to do over on the Twitch channel, that I should be going live on tomorrow. Let us go ahead and hop into the Let's Go Eevee, or Let's Go Pikachu game. Yeah, so as you can see, I have 116 hours, 117 hours, with no badges whatsoever to my name. We are on Route 2. I have caught a grand total of 5,369 Pokemon. I have 2,256,994 Pokédollars. And I'm essentially maxed out on Premier Balls. Yeah, so if I come here, Nope, that's not what I meant to do. If I come here, check summary. We have the process of building a shiny living dex. Yeah. So, with what I have left here, we will be starting in Eevee tomorrow to get Bellsprout. But I also have Oddish to get. I also have Weedle. I need 3 Weedle. I also need... Oh, they're probably not going to spawn because I don't have a chain anymore. I also need 2 Pikachu and 2, what are they called? 2 Bulbasaur, or 3 Bulbasaur. But that is going to be on Twitch, hopefully, tomorrow. So until then, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. And this is Famine Plays Pokemon signing out. And remember, throwing your balls in people's face is not a way to get them to be your friend. Most of the time. But until next time, have a good night. Peace out.